Okay, so just to recap, I've had to put these two videos together. So the 12.8 squared gave us 163.84, and the 10.78 squared gave us 116.21. You're going to minus those, gives you 47.66. And as per usual, the last thing you do is square root. You square root the b squared, you get 47.66. Now, again, I'm really not trying to make this difficult, but believe me, if you get used to this pattern, you'll have very little confusion. So what I'm going to do is, I know that there's, I'm kind of going into the practice space right now, but I really want you to pay attention to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this triangle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this side down here is going to be 8 centimeters. And this one here is going to be 6 centimeters. And what I'm going to say is find this side. For now on, what I want you to do is I want you to think to yourself, okay, which side am I missing here? Am I being asked for the hypotenuse or one of the other sides? As you can see, we are being asked for the hypotenuse. Therefore, the general formula is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. If you want a little memory trick, the form of Pythagorean theorem, the formula, whenever you are finding the hypotenuse, you must use the version where the two sides are added. Therefore, you go here, c squared. I'm telling you also, it doesn't matter which one is a or b at all. So it would be, let's go 6 squared plus 8 squared. C squared equals 36 plus 64. You combine those two values, that's 100. The hypotenuse in this case is not going to be 100 because you must square root both sides. That gives you a c value of 10. So again, I really want you to focus on, I'm looking for the hypotenuse, therefore it was this form of the equation that I have to use. Now, do I have room here? No, I don't. Let's now compare that with this. So I'll get rid of all that. And this time, I'm going to solve a triangle where we are given the hypotenuse. So I'll draw this. This time the hypotenuse, let's say, is 9 centimeters. And let's find this one right here. And we'll make this one, oh, I don't know, we'll go 8 centimeters. Now, like I said up here on top, when you are looking for a missing side and it is not the hypotenuse, we want to use this formula. So we're going to go b squared equals c squared minus a squared. And remember, b is the side that you were missing. Therefore, b squared, I guess, would be this one. C squared is always your hypotenuse, so 9 squared. Sorry, it's an ugly 9. Take away 8 squared. Continue going here. B squared equals 9 squared is 81. Then we have 8 squared is 64. Now you must subtract those two values. So 81 take away 64 would give you 17. That's not the answer because you get to square root at the very end, and that would give you a b value of just over 4, I'm assuming. And it officially is about 4.12 or something like that. So I am going to give you some practice here now. Pythagorean theorem is not difficult, but what I really wanted to avoid for everyone is I really wanted to avoid when and where to use the 3 formulas. I've tried to go down to 2. This is the form you use when you are looking for the hypotenuse. This is the form that you use when you are given the hypotenuse and you are looking for another side. And you're going to apply that to various triangles. I'm going to give you some practice and hopefully it works out for the best.